Yo, the Altars is really dope if you haven't played the Altars yet, but I'll get into it. Hello, fellow indie devs. My name is Payne Robinson. I'm an English teacher that also makes video games, and I've got a message for you today. This is for all the homies, all the people out there who feel like they are burnt the hell out. I'm not burnt out right now. I'm actually killing it, and I figured I'd give you a little piece of advice that I've found to help me out lately. I think as indie devs, we feel like we need to do everything. I've seen this with my friend who's an indie dev, with myself, with anybody who's trying to start a business and create something. You put the whole team on your back, and it's not because you want to. I mean, part of it is because you want to. The other part is because you don't know how to ask for help, or you think you're too poor to ask for help. And my message for you today is that you don't have to do everything. I've spent a lot of time when I first started developing games thinking that it was all about the programming and that the art was something you just pick up along the way. And I know a lot of other developers, they start out making the art and then they think they'll pick up the programming along the way. But as I've come to finish this project that I will display right here, it's almost done. As I've worked with an artist for the first time to actually make my game look and feel better, I've realized that you don't have to do everything as a developer. And this is a really simple message, but one that I feel hits home for a lot of people. I've felt so guilty the first time that I used stock assets because I don't want to be an asset flipper. I want to make everything from scratch. I want my game to be like Concerned Ape. I don't think you have to do that. I think part of being a developer is being a producer. It's understanding your strengths, and it's understanding when to bring other people into the fold that can help realize a vision that you have in a way that you are unable to. And that doesn't mean that you're bad. You're actually good for finding those connections. And I think this is a big part of indie dev that a lot of people don't see. They go into indie dev thinking, I'm going to do this solo. I'm going to do it all. I'm going to be the best of the best. And as a dev with a full-time job, I'm telling you, you can definitely do it, but you're not going to be the best of the best unless you pull in some help from other people. Maybe that's buying some asset packs. Maybe that's getting a little extra help with your programming from ChatGPT. Maybe that's hiring an artist to make you some sick art because your art looks cool, but not as cool as this. And I think that's kind of the dream. The dream isn't to be the solo dev. The dream is to be Hideo Kojima, the producer. It's to be a developer that builds a company, builds a conglomerate, builds a community around making something awesome. And I think this process, this journey that we're all on, is about learning how to synthesize other people's talents with your own to create something great. You don't have to be alone. Reach out for help, collaborate, learn how to do that. You can end up making something that looks 10 times cooler, that feels 10 times better to play than you have right now. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.